Hello, comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings. I'm your host, Bill Miller. This is the third vlog recording in the Fantastic Four series. If you hadn't yet had the opportunity to listen to the first two, I would highly encourage you to do so. Today we will be reading the Fantastic Four, issue number 3. Now, I've gotten several angry comments about this being a recording versus being a video. Folks telling me that it's a crime for all of this handsome to be unavailable during the recording. I understand your frustration. And what I can do is tell you that I have plenty of videos where you can see this eye candy to your delight's content. But alas, no video for these vlogs. It defeats the purpose. Hopefully you can turn this on in the background and concentrate on something else while focusing only when you want to without feeling any obligatory sense of commitment. I plan to do the first 5 issues of the Fantastic Four and then move on to a different comic book series. I'm certainly open to taking suggestions. I'll read most of these from trades, and if I have it, I'll do my best to work it in. I'll try to go back and forth between Marvel and DC, but I'm open to other publishers as well. So, turn the lights down, throw another log on the fire, and sit back and enjoy the Fantastic Four, issue number 3. Brief interlude. Today is Mrs. Musing's birthday. Happy birthday, honey. I love you. So, the cover of Fantastic Four number 3 sees all 4 of them in their brand new Fantastic car flying through the city, with Johnny doing a loop around the car. The greatest comic magazine in the world. In this great collector's item issue, you will see for the first time the amazing Fantastic car, the colorful new Fantastic Four costumes, and other startling surprises. Also, learn the secrets of the Fantastic Four's skyscraper hideout. So a lot of firsts in here. The first costumes, first in-depth look at their headquarters. The Fantastic Four in The Menace of the Miracle Man. Can even the Fantastic Four defeat a man who performs miracles? From my vantage point up here, I see that we have 4 celebrities in our audience. Let me introduce them to you. Look, the Miracle Man is actually floating in the air. And this is a magician-styled performer who's on stage. He can do anything. How does he do it? There are no wires, nothing. He really does work miracles. The first is Reed Richards, better known as Mr. Fantastic. And next to him, fully visible, it seems, is the so-called Invisible Girl. On her left, we find the Thing. Don't be bashful, Thing. Let us look at you. Get that spotlight off of me. And the youngest member of the Fantastic Four, known to the world as the Human Torch. There you have the Fantastic Four. They are supposed to be the most powerful, most amazing quartet in history. But I say to you, bah! Next to my power, they are nothing. Can they become all-powerful giants at will? As he grows to an incredible size. Look, it's impossible. Can they change the composition of their bodies to anything they wish? Can they turn themselves into water, metal, or even gas? And he turns into what seems to be a cloud of smoke. We must be dreaming. It's mad, insane. Ha ha ha. Will the power of the elements do their bidding? Can they control the storm, the thunder, the lightning? The Fantastic Four. I sneer at their puny powers. I mock their childish feats. Thing, wait. Let go. That's the last straw. Let me at him. I'll wipe the grin off his oily face. Let me at him. I was hoping one of you would accept my friendly challenge. Step right up, thing. Let us have a little test of strength. And he has two huge tree trunk cuts of wood. Your overrated brute force against my miraculous powers. This will be a defeat you shall never forget. Pick any one of these two tree trunks. They are both the same size and weight. I'll take this one, loudmouth. Now what? Now try to shatter it. You think I can't, huh? Pow! Just watch this. Pow! Crash! There, I did it. All right, smart guy, it's your turn. Ah, so it is. But you'll forgive me if I do not exhaust myself as you did. For me, the power of one finger is quite enough. And he slices through the tree trunk with merely a finger. It's a trick. It's got to be a trick. Nobody's that powerful. You lumbering fool, what do you know of my miraculous power? You, with all of your animal strength, could not hurt me with your hardest blow. Oh no, try this one for size. And the thing throws a punch right at his chin. Certainly, if it will serve to convince you. It ain't possible. I could have smashed through a stone wall with that punch. Let me at him again. Reed, stop him. He's going berserk. Hold it, thing. That's enough. And so I conclude my performance. Minutes later, in their air-powered Fantasticar, 4 mystified figures approach their secret headquarters. You've been so silent, Reed. What are you thinking? I'm thinking that it is fortunate for us and for the world that Miracle Man is not a criminal, for if he were, he might be the one foe we could not defeat. But little does Mr. Fantastic realize how prophetic his words are, for at that very moment, backstage, the time has come for me to throw off my mask of respectability. Now that I have demonstrated my powers to the world, it is time for the Miracle Man to strike. And looking out of a window. But I need a bold, breathtaking feat to strike fear into the heart of the public. Something to make them realize that the human race is powerless against me. Wait, there. In front of the theater below. That's my answer, that monster statue on exhibit. I shall perform the impossible. I shall bring that huge monster statue to life as my unconquerable slave. And so the groundwork is laid for the most amazing battle of all time. Set the controls on automatic, thing. We're home. I'll never stop being impressed by the way the Fantasticar lands itself. Only Reed could have designed this roof to work like an aircraft carrier's deck. And none of the tenants suspect that we own the entire tower of this building. Cutaway diagram of the Fantastic Four's secret headquarters. Save this for future reference. All right, I'll do my best. So at the top, we have a round dome that is the observatory. We have a rocket launch site. It says long-range passenger missile can reach any part of the world in minutes. And there's a launch pad. Between that and the rest of the building is an anti-vibration wall. At the very first quarters, actually underneath the building, it says living quarters and laboratories on floors below. One floor up, there's a giant map room, a conference room, and a projection room. Another floor up, we have a missile monitoring room and a missile ready room. Another floor up, a huge swath of the building is a photo analysis room. And then at the very top, we have a Pogo orbit plane hangar, a Fantastic Copter hangar, and the Fantasticar hangar. And that is the cutaway diagram of the Fantastic Four headquarters. Chapter 2, The Monster Lives. And there's a huge monster in front of a theater, and the marquee says, The Monster from Mars. Guess I'll see what's doing on TV tonight, Reed. Hey, this is Keen. They're televising the world premiere of The Monster from Mars. That huge exhibit of the monster on display outside the theater must have cost a small fortune. Never mind those monsters, boys. Look what I've got. Susan, you designed a costume for yourself. And for you, too. It's time we all had some colorful costumes. Ah, costumes, tights, that's kid stuff. Who needs it? We do. If we're in this business of crime fighting for real. If we're a team, we should look like a team. Say, this isn't half bad, Sue. Ever think of working for Dior? I've got enough to do acting as nursemaid to you three. Here, Thing, this even makes you look glamorous. I ain't gonna wear this fool outfit. And she put a mask on the Thing. Reed, Thing, look, it's the Miracle Man. What's he doing at the premiere? He's making some kind of a strange gesture. Look, the monster, it's come to life. And so people are running everywhere around the theater as the Miracle Man brings this statue to life. Get the crowds back. We'll try to stop it. Keep firing. Our radio for help. The police are engaging the monster, which crushes the car. Jump, Joe. He's squeezing the car like it's a paper box. Get that bazooka up here, on the double. Okay, let him have it. No, wait, look. He vanished right in front of our eyes. It was the Miracle Man. He did it. He caused the whole thing. I don't know how, but he did it. This is what I dreaded. The one man whose powers seem to be greater than ours. He must be stopped. Power schmower. Just let me get my hands on him again. We've got to warn the commissioner. But as Sue is about to learn, the commissioner has already been warned. Phone call for you, sir, from the Fantastic Four. Good. I want them to read this note I received. Reed, I'm authorizing you four to do whatever you can. This menace must be stopped. And the note says, I, the Miracle Man, declare war on the whole human race. I intend to conquer the earth. And so it begins. The Fantastic Four sets out to do battle with the man who can work miracles. We'll each search a different section of the city. Good luck. The Fantastic car breaks up into 4 different sections. They can all travel independently. At that moment, barely half a mile away, a living monster crashes through the brick wall of the nation's most carefully guarded jewelry store. Stop him. He seized $1 million worth of gems. Stop him? How? But luckily, the keen eyes of Mr. Fantastic spy the lumbering monster, and he's coming this way. I've got to trap him. And so there's a narrow street between 2 buildings, and Reed winds his body like a net between windows of the 2 buildings. I'll make a human net out of my body, stretching it to its absolute limit. I've got him. But another figure also is on the scene, the mystic Miracle Man. Mr. Fantastic, you. It will take more than a rubber-limbed freak to alter my plans. And silently, man and monster vanish into the gathering darkness. Minutes later, I'm disappointed in you, Reed. You almost had him. And then he slipped through your fingers. I'm sorry, Commissioner. Sorry? Is that the best answer I can get from Mr. Fantastic? What happens next? Whatever it is, sir, the others are still on patrol. We'll stop them yet. But how can a man who works miracles be stopped? That is the problem confronting the guards at the local ordnance depot. It's the monster. He's after our new atomic tank. And from above, another Fantastic figure hurtles to the scene. I found him. Diving from the hovering Fantastic car, Johnny Storm plummets to Earth in a death-defying plunge. But before reaching the ground, he is fully aflame as the Human Torch enters the battle. I've got to finish off that oversized Hulk so that we can then concentrate on the Miracle Man himself. You try grabbing me, chum? Well, go ahead, be my guest. Chapter 3, The Flame That Died. Thing, look, it's the torch. He's found the monster. That means one thing. Yeah, the Miracle Man must be there too. Let's go. So the Thing is in a full outfit with a helmet on. You stay hidden, Sue, in case we need you. As for me, I'm getting out of this monkey suit so I can move. He takes off his helmet and rips off the shirt. But before the enraged Thing can reach the scene, attaboy, you got me. But I've got news for you. You're about to learn something about the Human Torch. I'm just too hot to handle. And he seems to melt the monster. He was nothing but wood and plaster. How did the Miracle Man make him move? How? We can't take any chances with that flaming menace flying around. Bring him down, men. Hold your fire, you fools. It's the Human Torch. You just saved our atomic tank. But there is one who does not hold his fire. This will stop that blazing nuisance. Ugh, chemical foam. My flame's going out. If only the others will be in time. Torch! The Miracle Man did it. Thing. Get him. Get him. And Johnny flames out and falls to the ground. All right, mister. Let's see you cook up a miracle to escape me now. Fool. All I need do is gesture and... The ground. It's opening up. I'm sinking. Ha! This is the second time I've bested the Fantastic Four. Take warning, all of you. The next time shall be the last. And Johnny slowly gets up, barely recovering. Ooh, what a fall. Good thing I still had some flame on when I hit. Where did he go? I've got to go after him. I'll get even if it takes forever. But the fourth member of the Fantastic Four takes over at that instant, as she speaks into her portable shortwave mic. Attention, Thing. Order troops to fall back. I will tackle Miracle Man alone. It's our only chance. Over and out. One invisible girl can sometimes accomplish more than a battalion, she thinks to herself. And continuing in her thoughts, the Miracle Man is driving off with the atomic tank, but this time he's got an unseen passenger. Chapter 4, In the Shadow of Defeat. An hour later. Why did you let Sue tackle the Miracle Man by herself? Because that's the way she wanted it, Squirt. Now shut up and let us think. Simmer down, Thing, and you too, Torch. When Sue signals us to come running, we've got to be ready. Ready, I'm always ready. The next time I get within grabbing distance of that guy, I'll make mincemeat of him. He thinks his powers are greater than ours, huh? Well, they ain't. He's just a trickster, that's all. Nothing's more powerful than those cosmic rays that turned us into what we are. I'll never burn the memory of that accursed day from my mind. And we see a quick flashing replay of the rocket launch, the rocket launch, which took them into space. The flight into space, the bombardment of the cosmic rays, and then the crash. I'll never forget seeing Susan grow invisible right before my eyes, or the look on all your faces as I talked to you, while I was still Ben Grimm, before I began to change into the Thing. And how about you, Reed? How did you feel when during our battle you realized you had changed too? Your limbs had turned to elastic. You could mold them into any shape, but the most uncanny thing of all was seeing Johnny's body turn to living flame. Being lighter than air as he blazed like a human torch, he was actually able to fly. Gravity meant nothing to him. That's when we decided that our destinies were all entwined, and so we decided to remain together as the Fantastic Four. Fate has been good to us, Ben. We've been able to use our powers to help mankind, to fight evil and injustice. Sure, it's been great for you, but what about me? I'm just a walking fright, an ugly, gruesome thing. But you once changed to your normal self for a few minutes. It might happen again for a longer time. I don't want to be a normal for a few minutes. I want to be Ben Grimm again. I want Sue to look at me the way she looks at you. My sister? Don't kid yourself, Thing. She wouldn't go for you if you looked like Rock Hudson. Why, you crummy brat, I'll teach you to laugh at me. Hey, you big ape, I was only kidding. Look out. Don't. All right, if it's a fight you want. Flame on or flame off, blast you. Fight like a man. Sure, if you use your inhuman strength, that's okay, but if I use my flame, you don't like it. I'm leaving. I'm sick of looking at your ugly face. You give me a swift pain. Go on, get out, while you still can. Why can't you control yourself, Thing? Why must you always fight among ourselves? What's wrong with you? All I gotta do is look in the mirror to answer that one, brother. The heck with it. Where's Sue? When is she gonna signal us? Even as the Thing wonders about the Invisible Girl's whereabouts, we pick up her trail as the atomic tank enters an auto junkyard at the edge of town. Within minutes, I'll have this tank so well hidden that it will never be found. The Miracle Man is covering the tank over with the shells of old wrecked autos. Now if I can just alert the others before he suspects I'm here. But suddenly, disaster strikes from an unexpected source. Ruff! A dog. He has caught my scent. What is it, boy? Why are you growling? Nobody is there. Wait. A dog never growls for no reason. Someone must be there. And if I can't see anyone, it can only mean one thing. Too bad, Invisible Girl. It won't work. I know you're there. Become visible. The Miracle Man commands you. Ah, that's more like it. And now you must obey me. I am your master. Signal the other members of the Fantastic Four. I shall defeat them forever, here and now. Like a girl in a trance, Susan Storm aims her small flare pistol into the sky and, So, it is done. This marks the finish of the Fantastic Four. Thing, look, it's Sue's signal.
Well, what are we waiting for? I hope Sue is all right. The Miracle Man is a dangerous foe for one lone girl.
She better be okay, for his sake. Meanwhile, at a corner soda fountain, "Hey, Johnny, why can't we join the Fantastic Four? We're your pals, ain't we?" "Shut up, will you? I got a thing."
What's bugging you, chum?
"It's the Thing. One of these days I'm going to have a showdown with that big slob and—"
"Johnny, look.
"The signal. Sue needs me."
Take us with you, Johnny. Come on, huh?"
"It's impossible. You know that. Now stand aside before you get burned." "But Johnny—" Where the Human Torch goes, he goes alone, as he flies off into the air. Chapter 5, The Final Challenge. Fate works in mysterious ways. Who would ever dream that the most powerful foes in all the world would have their last battle in a lonely junkyard at the edge of town? Your monster is destroyed, Miracle Man, and now we've found you. This time you won't get away. Get away? You fools! It's you who are trapped. I'm about to destroy you all.
If you think you're scaring us with that overgrown key, mister, you got another thing coming.
So the Miracle Man is brandishing a huge skeleton key.
Come on, Reed. What are we waiting for? Let's pulverize him.
Hold on, Thing. There's more to that key than meets the eye. You are very perceptive, Mr. Fantastic. Too bad you are about to die. This is more than just an oversized key. Before your very eyes, I can make it change into a machine gun. And now, farewell to you all. The Mr. Fantastic jumps and turns into a rubber ball. Not so fast, mister. I'll show you a little quick change trick, too. Ever try to hit a bouncing rubber ball?
Reed can't dodge those dum-dums forever. I gotta do something.
Like a lumbering dreadnought, the mighty Thing races between Mr. Fantastic and the deadly shells, letting his own incredibly strong body absorb the full impact of the bullets until...
At last, he's out of ammo.
Thing, you saved me.
Big deal. You better move, brother, before Laughing Boy gets away with Sue again.
But before the exhausted Mr. Fantastic or the battered Thing can act, the Miracle Man reaches the atomic tank and... he's escaping. Reed, Thing, wait! I saw the Miracle Man cut the drive cable of your copter. It's death to use it. The torch.
About time you got here, Junior.
Quick, we can still follow him in one of these antique racing cars which are stored here between exhibitions. Heck, I can fly faster than that, Heat.
Well, why don't you, loudmouth?
These are like 1920s era roadsters, almost. Because this is a more fun wee.
Can't you ever be serious, Brat? Did you forget that your own sister is the Miracle Man's prisoner?
So Johnny's riding on the sideboard of the car as they're barreling down the street. Look out!
He hit a tire. We're gonna crash.
Not if I can help it. Hang on. And so Mr. Fantastic turns himself into a rubber wheel and wraps himself around the rim that had the tire that was blown out by the machine gun. Hurry up and catch him, will you? I can't take much more of this. Grab the wheel, Thing. I'll finish this my way.
Torch, wait. Watch out for Sue, you fool.
And the torch flies off. But the Human Torch causes no harm to the atomic tank. Instead, he increases its flame until it becomes a blazing flash in front of the tank. A flash which temporarily blinds the Miracle Man. I can't see. And minutes later, my eyes, my eyes. You'll be okay, Buster. But if you've harmed my sister... He did it. The torch did it.
Now it's my turn. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Hold it, Thing. So the Thing grabs Mr. Miracle by the throat and gets ready to wallop him. But then Mr. Fantastic loops his arm around the Thing's fist and holds it. You can't do it. You'll kill him. His power is gone. He'll never hurt anyone again. The law can handle him now.
Huh? But how do you know?
I'll explain later. First, I want you to bring Sue out of her trance. Do as I say, or I'll turn you over to the Thing. I'll do it. You are yourself again, Susan Storm. He is no Miracle Man. He has no magic powers. He is merely a clever hypnotist, a master of mass illusion. The monster never really moved. He hypnotized us into thinking it did. He didn't really split that log on stage with one finger. He made everyone think he did. And the same for all his supposedly miraculous feats. How did you guess? Because a true miracle man would not have needed to steal jewels. He could have conjured up all the wealth in the world. A miracle man would not have needed to flee from us. He could have simply vanished or caused us to disappear forever. But now your hypnotic power is gone due to Torch's almost blinding flash.
Wait a minute, Reed. Are you trying to give that flaming juvenile delinquent the credit for this caper?
Oh, please, don't start arguing among yourselves again. I just can't stand anymore. Relax, sis. They're not going to argue about me anymore. I had all the bossing around I can take. I'm cutting out of this combo right now. But you can't quit us, Johnny.
Let him go. He's more trouble than he's worth.
Torch, come back, please. It's too late, Sue. And the torch flies off. Oh, Reed, what will become of him? It's not him I'm worried about. It's mankind. But what will we do? What can we do if he should turn against us? Next issue, the suspense mounts unbearably as the torch strikes back. And don't be surprised to see another great character whom you demanded we bring back. All in the next wonderful issue. And on the last page, another pinup, the Fantastic Four pinup page, Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. And it shows him with his flame on and a fiery trail forming the number 4 for the second half of the page. And a cameo picture in the top shows him with his flame off as Johnny Storm. And that will conclude our reading of the Fantastic Four, issue number 3. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be alerted as soon as I release new videos or recordings. Thumbs up and comments are always appreciated. And remember, we're taking over the world one comic book at a time.